America's neighboring country is burning. Schools and colleges are closed. Airlines are canceling flights. There is arson and gunfire everywhere. Cities are drowned in silence. It feels as if the entire country has come to a standstill. The reason is the death of Almaco. Almaco was Mexico's most dangerous drug mafia. His gang was supplying drugs like cocaine, meth, and fentanyl to America. Because of this, thousands of people were dying every year in America. That is why America had placed a reward of 135 crore on Almaco's head. Even then, he escaped every time. But on February 21st, in February, his luck did not support him. He was injured in an encounter with the police. The next day, he died. Since then, there has been chaos in Mexico. You must be wondering what the story of this Almaco is. How did he build his drug cartel? How did the police kill Almaco? Why is there so much uproar because of his death? And when will violence end in Mexico? In this video, we will give all this information. Hello, in this video, the complete story of Mexico and Almaco. This is Mexico. It's northern. The entire border is connected to America. Mainland America's border touches only two countries, Canada in the north and Mexico in the south. This is one big reason why Mexico's largest trade is with America. But this connection has another side as well. America had taken a large part of its land by fighting Mexico. Even today, Mexican culture can be seen in the southern states of America. That was the positive connection. But how did Mexico become a drug supplier? How did so many drug cartels emerge there? Its beginning happened in the early 20th century. In 1914, America passed the Harrison Narcotics Act. Under this, the domestic production of opium and other drugs was stopped. Doctors were also prevented from prescribing medicines containing opium. In 1920, America also imposed a ban on alcohol. The purpose was to protect people from addiction. But it had the opposite effect. Demand for these things began to increase in the black market. This gave an opportunity to suppliers in Mexico. They took full advantage of it. They began getting poor farmers to cultivate opium and earned profits by selling it in America. America and Mexico. In between, there is a border more than 3,000 kilometers long. In many places, there are dense forests and rough paths. Therefore, guarding the entire border was not easy. This proved to be perfect for drug suppliers. Later, America removed the ban from its side as well. But by then, Mexican gangs had already spread their network. Then, the decade of the 1940s arrived. America was also involved in the Second World War. A large quantity of morphine was needed to treat injured soldiers. At that time, America secretly had Mexican farmers cultivate opium. This was giving the farmers good income. After the World War, mafia gangs started paying attention to them. Because of this, opium cultivation increased rapidly. It increased so much that Mexico had to conduct operations to stop the cultivation. But this had no effect on the mafia gangs. They established themselves in areas where police or army could not easily reach. In this connection, areas like Sinaloa and Guadalajara became hubs of the drug trade. From there, new gangs began to emerge, but they were all new players. In the 1980s, Colombian drug cartels were much more influential. At that time, Pablo Escobar's Medellin cartel used to be the most dangerous. Apart from this, the Cali cartel also had dominance. In the 1980s, they had complete control over drug trafficking in America. Mexican gangs worked as transporters for them. They had not started large-scale production in their own country. Then the 1990s came, and Colombian drug cartels began to collapse one by one. In 1993, Pablo Escobar was killed. With his death, the Medellin cartel scattered. By 1995, the Collie cartel had also ended. Because of this, a major change came in the drug smuggling business. A vacuum was created. Mexican cartels filled it. Among them, the Sinaloa cartel and Los Zetas were at the forefront. The Sinaloa cartel was formed by El Chapo and El Mayo. Both of them used to work for the Guadalajara cartel. When the leader of the Guadalajara cartel, El Padrino, was captured, their cartel broke apart. Then El Chapo and El Mayo together started their gang in Sinaloa state. Gradually, their gang became the biggest at one time. Forbes magazine included El Chapo in the list of the richest people. El Chapo even wanted to make a film about himself. He had also held meetings with several actors. But before the film could be made, he was caught. In 2024, Al Mao was arrested. Both are currently imprisoned in a jail in America. Even after the arrest of El Chapo and Al Mao, drug smuggling from Mexico did not stop. Instead, it increased because someone else had already taken their place. He was Nemesio Ruben Oseguera Cervantes, known as El Mencho, who proved to be even more dangerous. El Mencho had gone to America in his youth to earn money, but there he was caught with a heroin base. He had to spend 3 years in jail, after being released from prison. Later, he returned to Mexico. Then he worked in the police for a short time. During this period, he came in contact with the Milenio cartel and started working with them. He was known as a cruel and ruthless boss who used to kill people over small mistakes. People were afraid of him. He had become a close man of the head of the Milenio cartel. But Mencho did not want to work under anyone. In 2007, El Mencho and his friends formed the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, CJNG. Jalisco is a state of Mexico, and Guadalajara is the capital of this state. In the beginning, El Mencho worked with the Sinaloa cartel. Then an incident created hostility between them. During a meeting of mafia gang leaders in Guadalajara, someone threw a cup of tea at another person. From here, their rivalry began. El Mencho then broke ties with Sinaloa and started a war against them. Gang wars began for control over different areas of Mexico. Both were involved in this. But in 2016, the leader of Sinaloa, El Chapo, was arrested. After this, Alma took charge. But in 2024, he was also caught. After their departure, a power vacuum arose. Inside the Sinaloa cartel, a fight for control also started. El Mencho took advantage of this. He became the uncrowned king of Mexico's drug trade. Despite this, he stayed away from public life. In the public domain, only a few of his pictures are found. How is El Mencho's gang different from other cartels? CJNG has 20 to 3,000 fighters. Most of them have received military-type training. They have military weapons and vehicles. They use rocket launchers and drones for attacks. No other drug cartel has this capability. CJNG's business is spread across the entire United States. They also sell drugs in Canada, Europe, Africa, Asia, and Australia. Their main business is cocaine, meth, and fentanyl. Its annual turnover is more than 1 lakh crore. This gang relies more on violence than on bribery. In 2015, an attempt was made to capture El Mencho. A member of his gang shot down a military helicopter. In 2020, CJNG conspired to kill the police chief of Mexico City. Mexico City is the capital of Mexico. At that time, the police chief somehow survived. Now, he is also a minister in the central government. Now, let us understand how El Mencho was killed. The operation to capture him was carried out jointly by the police, special forces, Air Force, National Guard, and intelligence. An American agency was also involved. On February 21st, the force laid a trap in the city of Talpalpa. This area is surrounded by mountains. When the force reached there, they faced an attack from gang members. but they had come fully prepared. There was retaliatory firing. 3 gang members were killed and 3 were seriously injured. El Mencho was also among them. He was taken to Mexico City, but he died there. El Mencho was most wanted for both Mexico and the United States. The US President Donald Trump was continuously pressuring Mexico to take action against drug cartels. In February 2025, he even declared CJNG a terrorist organization. After this, pressure increased on the Mexican government. With El Mencho's death, Mexico can show itself as serious against drug cartels. But there is very little hope that this will stop the drug business. Mexico's drug cartels do not depend on a single person. Their network is very large. There are always people ready for leadership there. At most, internal conflicts may begin among them, or El Mencho's cartel may split into different groups. But their work will continue. After El Mencho's death, his gang is on the streets. Members of his gang are attacking civilians and security forces. This is their way of setting the line. The line is that you have killed our leader. Now do not move forward. Otherwise, the situation will become even worse. In this way, they keep the government under control. The same pattern is visible this time as well. Mexico's drug cartel works like a parallel system. It cannot be eliminated by killing one man. This is a long battle. We end this video here. We will meet again soon. Thank you.